Stobbes condensation. Stobbes condensation reaction between aldehyde or ketone with succinic ester in presence of potassium tertiary butoxide or sodium hydroxide to form alkylidine succinic ester is known as Stobbes condensation. The definition of Stobbes condensation is aldehyde or ketone is treated with succinic ester in presence of potassium tertiary butoxide or sodium hydroxide to form succinic alkylidine succinic ester. For this we have to take aldehyde, that is ketone. Benzophenone is treated with succinic ester. This is the formula for succinic ester. Benzophenone is treated with succinic ester in presence of potassium tertiary butoxide or sodium hydroxide here also used, that is the base, and to form alkylidine succinic ester is known as Stobbes condensation. Mechanism: first, succinic ester, we have to take succinic ester. It is treated with base. Base extracts proton from one of the carbon and it forms a carbanion like this. From here OH is extract a proton from this CH2 or this CH2 to form a carbanion like this, to form a succinic carbanion with succinic ester. This carbanion is treated with ketone, that is benzophenone. Here electrons are migrated to oxygen atom and oxygen gets negative charge, carbon gets positive charge. This carbanion attacks the positively charged carbonyl carbon of the benzophenone to form an intermediate like this. And in the next step, here we have to take benzophenone is, and this carbon is attached to succinic ester to form an intermediate like this, C6H5, here oxygen with negative charge and here CHCOOET, then and CH2COOET. And in the next step, these electrons are shifted to this carbon atom. This oxygen atom gets negative charge and this carbon gets positive charge. This positive charge attracts the negative charge of the benzophenone, negative charged oxygen of the benzophenone, and forms a bond like this. Here it forms a bond like this to form an intermediate. This is the intermediate product. All the structure will be same, just the bonding between oxygen and carbon is formed. In the next step, elimination of ethoxide group. Ethoxide COET minus, elimination of C2H5O minus, and this carbon gets positive charge. This positive charge and this negative charge forms a double bond like this. This is the structure. And in the next step, elimination of proton. From here proton is eliminated and bond between oxygen and carbon is, here bond should be broken and here hydrogen is eliminated. This carbon gets positive charge and this carbon gets negative charge. Both the charges forms a double bond like this, C double bond C, and this carbon having ester group COOET, and in continuation CH2 C double bond O minus, CH2 C double bond O minus. In the next step, it is treated with proton source or ethanol or any solvent should be used. It produces protons and forms a bond. This is the succinic alkylidine succinic ester. This is Stobbes condensation. First step, succinic ester is treated with potassium tertiary butoxide or sodium hydroxide. It forms a carbanion. In the next step, it is treated with benzophenone or aldehyde. In benzophenone, electrons are migrated to oxygen atom and carbon gets positive charge. This positive charge is attached with the negative charge of the succinic ester and forms a bond like this. In the next step, rearrangement should be takes place and forms another product, another intermediate like this. And in the next step, elimination of ethoxide group. Elimination of ethoxide group forms a compound like this. In the next step, elimination of proton and breaking of bond between carbon and oxygen forms a product like this. In the final step, it is treated with proton source, forms alkylidine succinic ester. This is about stobbes condensation.